Hi, I'm Mercy Hood, aka Hydro. And today, our adventure lands us in the world of... Oh, wait, what happened there? Oh, it's working. Okay, cool. Hi, I'm Mercy Hood, aka Hydro. And today, our adventure lands us in the world of game development, because we are taking part in a game jam for the first time. Now, we just found out the theme to the game jam. I just realized I didn't put anything on my lips today. Oops. We could do that right now. Anyways, I'm excited. Check this out. I came up with 6 ideas. We're gonna pick one and run with it. The game jam lasts 1 week. So, we got a week to build a game. I'm gonna be doing this solo because I was too shy to jump into any discussion boards, and also, I don't know, I'm used to working alone. I should work on this stuff alone. I've been doing it for a year now. Maybe in a future game jam, I'll do more like team stuff, because I know I'd work great on a team. It's easy to be directed. I find it easy to be directed if I, you know, don't want to control everything. But for my first ever game jam to jump into, I definitely want to kind of control it. So, here we go. So, the first of all, the theme to the jam is spin to win. Now, here are my 6 current ideas. I gotta pick one of them, unless I make a new one. But, yeah, so basically it has to be a game that has to do with spinning. Cool. So many different things spin. The first idea I had was The Hypnotizer's Apprentice. This involves spinning, you know, some sort of... It made me think of this, show that nobody's watched on Netflix that was canceled after, like, 1 season. Maybe 2. Was it 1 season? Called, was it Ratchet? It was called, like, Ratchet or something. I don't know. It involved a psych ward in, like, the 50s or some era like that. And the lead psychiatrist was, kind of looking into hypnosis, and one of the ways that they would hypnotize, or, well, the way he would use hypnosis was by spinning, like, a dial thing. So I thought, okay, what if there's, like, a game where you're a hypnotizer's apprentice and you gotta make sure you spin the thing in some sort of right way to successfully hypnotize the client. I don't know. Idea 1. Idea 2. I just happened to be making in Blender yesterday, kind of an homage to Resident Evil, where in Resident Evil there's a booby trap where if you pick up a key and you don't replace it in the divot, this statue comes at you with these rotating blades. What's up, Roswork? Hello! So my second idea involves being like a booby trap builder for, you know, something like the Spencer Mansion. Because those booby traps have things that spin. Yeah, whatever. Alright, that's idea 2. Idea 3. I already know how to make dial locks. So, an escape game involving dial locks. Dial lock spin. Cool. Why, thank you, Roz. How are you today? Happy Friday. It's Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday. So that's number 3. Idea number 4 is the circus act, The Wheel of Death. You know, that's where there's like a knife thrower, and then there's a person that's on a wheel, and the knife thrower has to throw the knife so that it doesn't hit the person. But in the game idea, I was thinking the player would turn the person on the wheel so that they dodge the knife. Makes sense. Thank you, Roz. Thank you for the positivity. I'm currently coming up with ideas for a game jam. The 5th idea, I figured, okay, they want seriousness, which I'm gonna take that as the opposite of seriousness. So I thought, okay, what's the most serious thing? A courtroom. That's pretty serious. What's stuff that's not serious? Clowns. Okay, so how about clown court? Thank you, Roz. I am, now that I've heard your lovely positive words. Bye-bye. You have a lovely day as well. Yeah, maybe in clown court. And for the theme to spin, you spin your client's case somehow so that your client doesn't go on death row or something. I don't know. And the 6th idea, hamster wheel. Hamster wheel spin. That's just... obviously. Hamster wheel. So those are my 6 current ideas. And then while I was getting ready for stream, I thought of other things that rotate, things that spin, which would be a Ferris wheel, a CD or a record. Hold on, we're gonna do more atmospheric song. There we go. This apparently gives you atmosphere music. I'm just now trying out Figma. I was perusing game devs stream the other day, and I asked him, what is this you're using to organize all these ideas? And he showed me Figma. Whoa, what the heck? What was that? Okay, well, it's breaking. Probably because I'm using the website. Oh my god, whoa! That's weird. Oh, that's from another tab, but it's not even connected to the window. Okay, well. I didn't download the app. Maybe we'll do that later, so it doesn't get so... I don't know, jumpy, but we're just using it for figuring out ideas anyways. Yeah, so let's move this as far as... Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. Can you not? Put hamster wheel up there. It deserves to be on the top row. Yeah, now I'm just writing down things that spin. Ferris wheel. Do anything with that. Remember the, what was that scene from the, was it King Kong? Or was it that other ape movie? What was that from, like, the 90s? Where there's, like, a lady that calls him, like, whoa! She, like, did this weird sound, and it called her pet ape. I can't remember the name of it. I never actually watched it. I just remember the commercial because it was in the previews of my Dunstan Checks In VHS. Okay, maybe something to do with apes climbing it, though. A Ferris wheel. That makes sense. Oh, how would the player have to spin, though? I don't know. It's kind of a stretch. Alright, and then another thing that spins are, like, music playing items that are now... What's another word for irrelevant? They're not actually. They're used, but they're not used. Like, they're unnecessary. There's a word for that and I can't think of it. Oh well. But, CDs... and records... those all spin. I don't know why the player would need to spin them. Also, there's always the circus feat of spinning plates, which brings us back to the circus here. Same with the Ferris wheel, is kind of circusy. And clown, well, I guess clown court is kind of circusy too. I love the setting of a clown court, but I can't think of like a good game to pull out of this. Spin your client's case somehow. As a lulz Ferris wheel, like it's harder and harder to run on until all the other players fall off before you. That reminds me of that game from what was it? Fusion Frenzy, where you have to either duck or jump on is like a tower of death or something. Because it was like spinning and you had to run up it while it spun up. We could probably make a Ferris wheel form of that, maybe. I don't know, what would the skill, would it be like a skill check to run on the Ferris wheel? Like a competitive simple thing, yeah. I'm a little unsure of making it multiplayer because it's, part of the game jam is like the week after the people that participate in it and whoever else wants to then can play each other's games. And I mean, I'm sure there'll be like groups of people, like teams of people that are taking part in the jam, but at the same time there's probably going to be a lot of people that want to play the game on their own. But I mean, yeah, a multiplayer game, it has to be hosted somewhere, and if you don't know the other players, then you're not going to be hosting on your own computer, most likely. And I don't have servers, ain't no way. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, local hosting. But you don't... it's best not to local host with strangers. Otherwise, I don't know, there's a lot of security things I'd have to look into. I've never done that before. So I think I'm gonna stick to trying to, like, keep it more of like a solo game. Also, it should be like a 2 to 5 minute playtime. That's the kind of scope I'm trying to look into. Beyblades! Ooh, Beyblades. Beyblades do spin. That would be cool. Digital Beyblades? I mean, it's pure luck, but it's like... I guess you could increase the luck by, like, how you customize the Beyblade. There'd be like a secret combo that just never loses. What's up, Matthias? Hello. Beyblade roguelite, yeah. That's a good idea. I don't know, for a good minute there, I was really thinking about a hamster wheel idea. Because hamster wheel. Decisions. Okay, let's think about Clown Court. You gotta defend your clown client. You're a clown lawyer. And you gotta defend your clown client so that they don't end up on clown death row. It's a serious business. If your clown client ends up on clown death row, well, that's doesn't matter. What would the game be? I assume that would be like a dialogue tree, kind of like narrative thing. Hey, what's up, Richard? I saw you streaming Halo yesterday. That's fun. I just beat Halo 5 for the first time with my buddy Derek. We've been playing Halo, all the Halo games since we were in high school, so... I think in like 2018 we just started from the first one and have been playing every couple of months. We'll just be like, let's get on Xbox! And we've been playing through the series. So now apparently I need to get something called Halo... I don't know, what's after 5? There's another one. Infinite, yeah. Halo Infinite. So I gotta see if I have access to that one or if I have to buy it. I don't know. I got Game Pass for the month, at least, so... We'll see. Halo 6! You're preparing for Campaign Evolved Honed? Yeah, it's no life honed. Yes, I remember. That's cool. Yeah, is that the remake of the original? Is that what your Campaign Evolved is, or is that some? Yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I heard about that. My buddy was telling me about that. That's exciting. That'll be cool. I want to see what they do with it. Like, how are they gonna... Because, I mean, they did just do, like, a... Not a remake. A what is that? Not remake. The other one. Where it's just, like, it's literally the same game, but they just upped the graphics. But this one's supposed to be more of a remake. So they actually might have changed a little bit here and there, which sounds cool. GTA 6, yeah, looking forward to that. Right now I joined a game jam for the first time because I've been figuring out game dev for the past year. And so now I gotta pick an idea for this game jam. It's only a week long, so I need some sort of like simple game idea. The theme is spin to win. So all my games are kind of focused on some sort of spinning element. Like game ideas. So these are my games. Make GTA 7. Yeah, that's a good idea. And have the entire map spin. Would they sue me if I put out a game on itch.io called GTA 7? I don't think they would. It could literally be like the most polished small room simulator, and all you do is go to like the corner of the room and press play on a spinning record. And on the record graphic, it's like the, I don't know, the GTA logo or something. And that's the whole game. You listen to the song and the song ends. And then the credits roll. Yeah, they send The Sopranos over. Oh no! Yeah. Oh, never mind. Spoilers. I'm not worried. I was thinking about this. The Ferris wheel idea could be fun, where like if it was multiplayer, all the people who play it are How would that work though? I never made a multiplayer game. Well, I never made a game, but like I never even started developing a multiplayer game, so I'm trying to think of the logistics on how players would connect with each other without giving away their like IP to strangers or, you know, bad actors. You gotta beware of the bad actors. What's a frame? Make a Sopranos game. Okay, what about the Sopranos involves spinning? Because the theme to the game jam is spinning. If you could think of that, we could put the idea on the board. Maybe we zoom out for another row. GTA 7. We have the GTA 7 idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, it could be all about Babagool or whatever. Babadook? No. Papagool? Yabagool? Gabagool, that's it. I can't think of what that called it. Babadook Gabagool. Okay, alright, we'll call that game idea Babadook Gabagool. The name alone would probably get people to click on it, to be honest. And that's another thing, apparently, well, there's like thousands of people have signed up for this game jam, which is crazy. I don't know how many teams. You know, want to see the game jam? We could watch the game jam prompt. Let's see, itch.io. Alright, so here's the Game Jam page. The very serious Juniper Dev Game Jam. 13k people joined! There's 8 entries already! Okay, so some people are wondering how to, like, advertise their game to be played, like, within this jam, because that's part of the deal, is like if your game doesn't get played at all, then you're not going to get any scores, which that's a problem. I don't know how there's already 8 entries. Spin to win. How do I play this? Left arrow, spin first win. Right arrow, spin second win. Okay. Oh! Wow. This is a good game. Well, I lost. I don't know what is the win just existing? Is that the win state? Are we in the win state? We started with the win state. Wow. I mean, this is one way to get your game viewed, is submit it within 2 seconds. Alright. That makes sense. The Goofy painting game? How do you already... What? Rough Night at Home demo? Okay, so it looks like some people use this, use jams in general as an opportunity to just, post their games they've already done. Which, that's cool. Placeholder. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not gonna place hold. I don't think that's a good idea. Okay. So. Yeah, we could watch the prompt video, I guess. I mean, it's literally what I said. It's about spinning. Oh, and the whole deal is that you gotta be... It's serious. This is serious.
I take this channel very seriously. Whether
See?
It's one of my many unique outfits or...
Oh, it's really quiet.
Quality, I strive for nothing but absolute cinematic perfection. And yet the most serious thing to me in life is game development, which is why from June 19th to 26th, I'm hosting a very serious, highly confidential, globally monitored, career-defining, peer-reviewed, historically irreversible
cool
game
shoes.
jam. If you're looking for a lighthearted, casual, low-stakes game jam full of sunshine and rainbows, clearly this is not the game jam for you. But if you're looking to make a very serious game with a very serious theme that will be revealed the morning of June 19th, then you just need to do 2 things. You'll need to join the jam officially on the itch.io page linked in the description, which outlines all the details and the rules of the jam, and you'll need to join my Discord server where you can find teammates to work with and get any updates that you might need. Both of these links are in the description.
Alright, so there's that. Oops. That ruined my eye. Oh, dang it! Okay. They're all making Flappy Bird scheme at a $250 million budget. Yeah. Yeah, no, okay, so the voting is based off of enjoyment, creativity and theme use, visuals, audio, and seriousness. So, yeah. Rules. No generative AI art or audio. You can work alone. Aha! Pre-existing code and licensed assets are okay. Your game must run on web or Windows. Nothing but a keyboard or mouse. I think you're more likely to get more people playing your game if it's just like a web browser thing, because then nobody has to download anything. Which, yeah. That, yeah. And that's also why I kind of want to go for maybe like a 2 to 5 minute goal for game time. I want to be able to put it on like a web browser. I think that would be the best choice with that. Games that require additional software will not be streamed or considered for top picks. No NSFW, obviously. Submitting a game gives her permission to feature it in a video and play it on stream, obviously. Late submissions, yeah, there's like a little bug fixing window of time. So that is the page, the game jam. Yeah. So now we gotta pick an idea. And start coding like a maniac. I'm gonna move these around in the order of liking the idea, I think. Hamster wheel. Can I move all? Oh. This is the first time I'm trying out Figma, which is what the why do I have a hand? Get out of here. Who's that? Is that me? I'm the only one here. It's a what is it called? I don't know. Apparently this is a system where people can collaborate. It's a collaboration tool. But I'm using it as a whiteboard because why not? Alright, so hamster wheel I think is my favorite idea. Escape game involving dialogue locks, I know, is doable because I already know how to make that. And I know that's highly recommended in game jams, is kind of like, do what you know. Circus Act, Wheel of Death. We might be able to use what I know in making interactive dialogues for this idea. Where, like, if you click the wheel, it turns a certain amount. And you could, like, line up in time before the knife thrower throws the knives so that the person on the wheel doesn't die. That's what the Wheel of Death is when, you know, the person's on the wheel and then the knife throwers are throwing knives at him. So that game idea. Okay, maybe we're gonna push you up here. I've been thinking about this one the most so far. Frisbee tossing through obstacle game. You play as a flying frisbee. You just go on an adventure. That would involve a lot of, like, the whole key to that idea, I think, would be, art. Like, it just mainly would have to be a pretty environment. You just kind of control around. What I'm noticing is a lot of my favorite ideas involve, like, circus elements. Yeah. Hypnotizer's Apprentice. Yeah, I don't know about you. Booby Trap Builder, I have no idea how to make any sort of builder game. Although the idea seems really fun. Like, just any sort of game where there's, what is it? Like not a graph, a grid space, and then you kind of just place things onto it, and it just automatically aligns with the grid. I have no idea how to code that, but I mean, it's doable. Sure. Can be just simple art as long as it plays fun. Yeah. Spin playing cards into a trash can while in a bedroom. Oh, like you're spinning them and you're trying to get into the trash can. Why would I want to throw my playing cards away, though? I think I'm leaning towards the Wheel of Death. Because I'm thinking of the game element where it's like you have a timer, and within the time you have to turn the wheel, you know, to line up so that it doesn't get hit, so the person on it doesn't get hit by knives. And then it would go on to like the next level or whatever would just, I don't know, you'd add another person on a wheel, you gotta do 2 of them, and then another one, you gotta do 3 of them in the allotted time. Until there's like 10 of them. Trying to think if there would be another way to add difficulty besides just adding people on the wheels. Adding wheels. Like, once we get to, like, 4 of them... I guess shortening the time... Do a thing on reincarnation. A circuitous death and rebirth simulator. Oh, that's an idea. Spitballing rotating ideas. Trying to think of how manageable the clicking is and how much time they would get. I don't know. I'm thinking the whole thing is a wheel. Wait, can I draw? Wait. Let me draw. Okay, so you got a wheel and there's a guy on it and they're like, "Oh!" So you click on it this way, and it turns this way. You click on it with your other mouse button, it turns this way. By like, I don't know, 15 degrees, 30 degrees. I forget what the math is. There's math. It's easy enough math. So how would we know where the knives are gonna land? I don't know. We put a red dot. So ways to make it difficult would be time, the amount of knives, and amount of wheels, targets. How many rounds would you want? I mean, I think that's like would be more determined in like playtesting phase. Maybe the difficulty would be like the pattern the knives go. How would it be less obvious? trying to think of how it would, how would the knife thrower aim its knives? Would it calculate it upon each turn, or would it calculate it, or would it already be set where the knives would throw for every game? I think it'd be more fun if it was randomized, but then the problem with that is it would have to be a pattern where it's possible to turn it so that it's avoiding all 3 knives, assuming it's 3 knives. So then maybe the randomized element would be where the first knife lands, and then the other 2 would be based on where the first knife is landing. But then what can't be randomized would be the distance from the center of the circle where the first one's landing. Because otherwise, if you're basing it off of 1 point, then the other 2 points... Yeah, they could just kind of... It would have to just be, like a matter of rotation around a certain center point. Well, maybe we vote. If anybody's here and willing to press a voting button on what idea to do. And I'm gonna do the idea I want to do, but I would love some input. I do love the input. Why are you so hung up on knives? What? Spoons, forks even. Okay, I'm not hung up on knives, I'm just... That's a good point. Frame. Alright, let me make a little vote of, which game? How do I erase this? Is there an eraser? Ah, yeah. Okay. Erase my whiteboard. Alright, I'm gonna pick 3 ideas from this that I know I could do. Or, well, that I'm... No, I don't know. Okay. Circus Act of Death. Hey!
Sub.
Nightfell. What's up, Nightfell? Happy Friday. Thank you for the resub. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna make a wheel. No, not a wheel. I'm gonna make a vote. I'm gonna make a vote, and then based off of the vote, I'm gonna make a wheel, and we're gonna decide the idea we're gonna go with off of the wheel. But we're probably gonna go with the Circus Act idea, because I've been thinking about that one too much. Although Babadook Gabagool is, it's up there. It's gotta be up there. This is more of like a game mechanic that I'm probably gonna definitely use. Mostly dial rotation. Not the escape game part, because escape games, I mean, I don't know, there's a lot of setup to that. Alright, let me make a vote. How do I make a vote? On which ideas to use. You passed 3 years of subbage! Oh my goodness! Let me check this out here. 37 months! Heck yeah! Thanks, Nightfell! Babadook Gabagool is, that's a whole thing. What's the idea? Okay, so the theme of the game jam is spinning. Sorry for those who have heard me repeat this 500 times. I just want everyone to be informed. Lols came up with this wonderful idea. It's about Tony spinning before passing out. And I couldn't think of the word gabagool because I kept on saying Baba Dool or something. So it made me think of Babadook. And now we have the idea of Babadook Gabagool. Yeah. Also, the Figma website, I'm only on the free version, so it's kind of freaking out when I put my mouse too high up. But let's put a vote on... It's gonna be on Twitch. Sorry to those not on Twitch right now. How do I do that? Let's see. Let's make a vote. Poll! It's a poll! Create a new poll. What? Game idea. Alright. Wheel of Death is the idea I'm personally leaning towards and will probably select. But I will take everybody's vote equally. Yeah, do that. Wait, do I have a limit to how many choices? I'm not sure how I would go about Clown Court. Okay, so it's limiting me to, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 choices. If you're not on Twitch, that's fine. You can vote by just, I guess, typing an option into chat. You know, if you want, you don't have to. Are these the ones I want to put into the vote? I don't even know what the game element of Babadook Gabagool would be, but we'd figure it out. Alright. This poll is 1 minute long. Why? Okay. All the... Okay, all great selections. We have a tie currently between Hamster Wheel and GTA 7. And Babadook Gabagool. Okay. 3-way tie so far. This is serious, guys. Okay? It's very serious. Alright. So the game idea that won is Babadook Gabagool Hamster Wheel GTA 7. Okay. Alright. How can we make that happen? Get out of the way. Okay. Figma, why you do this? Just because I didn't download your thing? Your app? Alright. So... these 3 won. Get out. Come on. There we go. Just stick the losers down here, I guess. Now, how can we make these a game?
Boo! You stink!
Ah. Oh, okay. You're booing the losing game ideas, I see. I was gonna say, Nightfell, that's not like you. Yeah, this is, Figma is breaking my, internet browser, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, why is it doing this? Excuse me. What? Okay. Oh, okay. It was the widget on the browser, I guess. That was breaking. Alright, so... Imagine this. GTA 7. You are a hamster in GTA 7. How do we involve Tony Soprano? And the Babadook? Well, the kid who owns you is haunted by the Babadook. And his dad is Tony Soprano. So obviously you are... What's Tony's son's name? Dennis. Dennis Soprano. So you are Dennis Soprano. I can't remember his name. He was my favorite character, too. So you're Dennis Soprano's hamster. Well, how does this have to do with GTA 7? You're in GTA 7. How do you know you're in GTA 7? I don't know. We could use the cover girl. No, I don't know. Yeah, that kind of throws me for a loop. Forgot Tony's son's name? I forget everybody's name. I forget my name. Charlie, Oliver, Dennis. Mac. No. I can picture him. I see his face. Give you a hint. It's Tony's son. Okay, Tony's son. I guess when Tony is passing out, the world can spin and he sees the Babadook and he sees his son playing GTA 7. No, but in the future, when he's an adult, the hamster wheel has been Grand Theft Auto'd from another hamster. Oh, and the hamsters are hamster forms of the Sopranos. What would be Gabagool in the hamster universe? That's important. That's an important detail. Carrots? Slices of carrots? Thinly sliced carrot? I'm out of coffee. Now I just really want to make a meme game, which... It's gonna get further and further away from the Wheel of Death idea. AJ! Yeah. The juniored version of Tony Soprano. The hamster version? Okay, so AJ Soprano has a hamster and GTA 7. No. What about the Babadook? Anthony Jr. Oh, I get it. That makes sense. I didn't even connect that dot, man. Those dots weren't... Yeah, nope. Well, the hamster wheel idea originally was like, you have to... As, the eldest hamster baby child, you have to, keep your baby siblings from pestering your mother hamster who just wants to go on the hamster wheel, so then she can build enough muscle to break us out of the hamster cage. That's what the hamster wheel idea is. But the problem with that idea is, as the player, you're not really the one spinning. I mean, you're encouraging the spinning, and you're helping your mom hamster spin the hamster wheel by keeping the distracting baby sibling hamsters away from her and various other things to keep her from getting distracted on her hamster wheel. She's got to concentrate on the hamster wheel. She's got to go around and around and around. And then once she is on the wheel undistracted for long enough, she'll get strong enough to break us out of the hamster cage. That was what hamster wheel idea was. Again, I like the concept, but I don't think it encourages the player to spin to win. Although you are encouraging spinning to win. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just talking in circles now about that. Babadook Gabagool. Let's come up with an idea for this one. So as Tony falls, fainting, eating Gabagool, he's haunted by the Babadook, and you have to run away from the Babadook in a circle. Some sort of circle maze, I guess. I don't know. Just a random idea to spitball there. GTA 7. I got nothing with that one. I don't know. I didn't really play GTA very much. In a kitchen. Okay, yeah, it could be running around the kitchen from the Babadook. Make it back to your body before the Babadook gets you, or else you die. Hamster wheel, but it's his job. He's got a 9 to 5 at the hamster wheel. Well, dad hamsters just eat their babies, supposedly. I don't know. There's, like... Apparently you're supposed to separate male hamsters from babies, or else they might eat them. And then there's circus act idea. He faints eating Gabagool, and the Gabagool reanimates into... Oh, the Babadook? Wait, no, he faints eating Gabagool, and the Gabagool reanimates into the Babadook. The Gabagoo, Babadook. Gabagoo, Babadook. Maybe it should have been Gabagoo, Babadook, not Babadook, Gabagoo. Babadook, Gabagoo makes me think that you're the Babadook and you gotta find your delicious lunch meat you left somewhere. I can't think of where. The places you think of are all these child-based things, because the Babadook haunts children, right? So it should be like, I don't know, like a nice Ferris wheel, or that spinning ride in a playground, or what's another thing that kids do that spins? Circus, playground. There's a third option somewhere. That would just be a narrative thing again. Playable narrative. So you would just be selecting which one to go to. I guess that could be like the stage selection, and then as the Babadook, you chase children around in circles. What's up, Yasmin? Russian roulette is a spinny game? Oh my god. Okay, that could be the third option. Two children things and then this like really serious garage scene where people are playing Russian roulette. Text adventure where the Sopranos are hamsters. That's a good idea. I'm getting dizzy. Who could I get to voice that though? I don't think anyone. I don't know. Fidget spinner roguelite. Fidget spinner roguelite. I mean, the Beyblade roguelite was a really good idea. I'm just thinking there's gotta be other people that have thought of that one too, right? I don't know. I mean, it's like BattleBots, but with Beyblades. React scenes, but with hamsters. Oh, reenact. Yeah. Reenact the scenes from The Sopranos. Babadook. Okay, so I'm gonna say whoa. I wasn't trying to move the whole board. Jeez. So the thing is, these two have other people's intellectual property involved. Unfortunately, I don't know if that would make them very good to jump into. So I'm thinking we make a wheel between Hamster Wheel and Wheel of Death. Or we combine them. The whole thing is the circus is a circus of hamsters. Probably get a fully rigged hamster online. Oh yeah, definitely. But I mean, hamsters are easy to... They're just jelly beans with some little legs. Of course, those are more guinea piggy, but... You know. Same thing. One's a giant one. Let's see what the wheel spin will decide. Let's spin a wheel. Let's see, where's my freaking wheel? Spin wheel. Alright. Clear categories. Add category, add category. Hamster wheel and Wheel of Death. Both equally weighted. Let's put the wheel up. Where's the wheel? Do I have a wheel on here? Let's add a wheel. Could incorporate the generic idea rather than specific properties. The Hampranos. Hamster Sopranos is a parody. We just need a cute name. Oh, that's true. It would be a parody. Wait, where's that wheel? There's a wheel. Which wheel? This wheel? Oop. I don't know why it's like this, but whatever. Here's the wheel. The letters are all smushed together for some reason. I don't know why. Let me put it on my vertical canvas. Is it browser? Yeah. Alright, there's my wheel. Maybe I should edit it a little bit. How do I space out the letters? Is it the weight that's the problem? How does that look? No, darn it! What the heck's the problem with my freaking wheel? Font weight? Why are the letters all smushed together like that? Dude, formatting these freaking wheels is impossible. Is it because of the font size? No. Whatever. Is it readable? No, but we know what it is. Cause, wait, is it readable? Not really. Come on! Okay, maybe I just need to change the font. What does that look like? Why doesn't it have a freaking preview? Whatever. Will the wheel decide? No, I will, but let's spin it anyways. Spin the wheel! Will this spin it? Oh, come on, man. Why is it spinning a second time auditorily? Audio... Whatever. Hamster wheel one. Okay. Wait, why didn't it pop up that it landed on it? Freaking wheel. Piece of crap. Whatever. Alright, hamster wheel won the wheel spin. What does that mean? It means, the circus act will be done by hamsters. Oh, man. Huh. Maybe we should have some pros and cons. I'm already trying to think of equations that I could use for this idea. That's how I know I'm probably gonna do this idea. Hamsters are stubby little guys. How can you possibly turn them so that their limbs aren't getting... There are gonna be some weird looking hamsters. Okay, but what would the hamster wheel idea be? How I mean, this is inspired by this clip that I saw on Twitter, honestly. It was of, like, a mom hamster, and she, like... She was getting bothered by her baby hamster, so then her baby was bothering her while she was trying to be on her hamster wheel. So then she had to pick it up and move it back with its brothers and sisters so that she could go back to her hamster wheel. That was a clip. That was a whole clip. What if the hamster wheel turns the wheel of death? So then the turning is based on how long you have the hamster in the hamster wheel? We could just have the targeting be preset. It doesn't have to be randomized. That'll be a whole complicated thing. I mean, just figuring out how to involve the hamster wheel. Let's see. So you're the hamster in a hamster wheel. The hamster wheel will turn the wheel of death, and you have to keep your beloved humans safe from getting bopped by whatever the thrower is throwing. It doesn't have to be knives, since we don't have to be hung up on knives. That's a whole nother thing. Oh my god. So there'd be an element of the direction of spinning to rotate the wheel. And so then the AI data center could then turn the wheel of death. I'm really hung up on the wheel of death. I really want it. I want that image of the wheel of death. Well, really, I wanted the one where it's like the black and white spinny spiral. I like that image. But each wheel of death could have its own image. We could have up to, I don't know, 3 or 4. The player would be a hamster that turns them. Using their own hamster wheels. That seems like a whole thing that doesn't need to be added to that. But the hamster wheel won, so it's gotta be a hamster wheel game. Maybe, the hamster wheel could control stuff in the room. It's instead of, forget the circus background. What if you're a hamster in a hamster cage, there's a hamster wheel, hamster goes to the wheel, realizes the wheel is controlling random things in the room based on what stage of the game you're at. This game is no, that's too big for a game jam. I have to make this in a week, which means I have to be done coding in like 2 days. All the other days are gonna be all art. Soprano like mob bosses. Hamster wheel, hamster wheel, hamster wheel, hamster wheel, hamster wheel. So if I set up little NPCs to slowly go towards the hamster wheel, if they reach within a certain range of the hamster wheel, the hamster on the hamster wheel will then stop to, I don't know, take care of them or whatever. But we don't want them to stop. We want them to keep going. I do like the idea of making a simple hamster space, like a hamster cage that you as the player are in. That sounds pretty cool. So the whole game mechanic would be just kind of keeping your brothers and sisters away from the mom hamster. Once the mom hamster is on the wheel long enough, she'll become this big buff mom hamster and break through the cage, and then you're all free and we lived happily ever after. We're totally not sucked up by the vacuum cleaner. That might cause some people to have some sort of traumatic reminiscing of like where their hamster went as a child. I don't want that. And that's not reminiscing, like the negative version of reminiscing. PTSD? I don't know. Hamsters turn the wheel of reincarnation, controlling life and death. Oh, that's an idea. I think I could do the... Yeah, okay, so like, I don't know how many baby hamsters there would be, but like different ones could have different speeds. But what could be... Should there be a losing game state then? Maybe the goal would be to get the mom hamster strong enough to break us out before the owners come back from wherever they are. Just come back home. Where did The Sopranos go at the end of, at the end? Was it like just a random diner? Did it have a name that they went to regularly? I know they ate onion rings. So the losing state would be if the mom hamster doesn't get strong enough to break us out, the family returns home, except the dad's missing and they're all traumatized looking. They take it out on us baby hamsters. No, that's not good. Mama Prano. They make gabagool out of the hamsters! Because they're depressed about their dad dying? No. Maybe. Why do I have such low bit, dude? Oh man. My watch is on the fritz, it's not able to hold a charge anymore, but, I mean, it's old. I don't know how old it is. My Fitbit's gone bad! Okay, I think I have... Okay, hamster wheel idea... Okay, Wheel of Death is killed. Wheel of Death died. Sorry, Wheel of Death. Hamster Wheel, though. I have been working on NPC navigation this past month, so I have some ideas on how I could do that. So basically the NPCs are all trying to get to a certain vicinity of this big NPC that's the hamster on a wheel. When it gets into the vicinity, the hamster on the wheel has to stop to check on her baby. So the player's goal is to keep the other baby hamsters away from Mama Hamster. Why does Mama Hamster have one older hamster child versus her babies? I don't know. It's just that's what happened. My brothers and sisters all got adopted. The players' brothers and sisters, they got adopted, but this one didn't, I guess. I don't know. And then the mom had more babies. And that's unnecessary lore. We don't need to think about that. The key is we need to keep the baby hamsters away from the mama hamster. And we could do that just by, like, I don't know, picking up the babies. Oh, but then there could be, like, a maximum inventory for how many baby hamsters you could pick up. And you could place them somewhere where either they'll then just continue to try to get back to the mom hamster, or they're stuck there forever. They could, I don't know, maybe they'll go to sleep or something. Maybe some of them will go to sleep and other ones will just keep trying to get to the mom hamster, and those are the ones you probably want to keep in your inventory. This is all in the span of, I don't know, 3 minutes? A 3-minute long game time? Mom hamster has to be on the wheel for 2 of those minutes, maybe? There could be, like, a bar. Status bar? Progress bar. Progress bar. I like the idea of, like, the game winning state is just you see the mom hamster become big muscular mom hamster bashing open the cage. Okay. I got it. Got the idea. How do I throw these in the trash? That worked. Alright. Hamster wheel. So, what do we need? So, it's gonna be a 3D platform, not platformer, 3D, first person, first hamster perspective. Because that's what I know how to make. Rest in peace ideas. Yes. Yeah, let's start. Let's open the thing while we type these ideas out. Let's open up Unity. Oops. Okay, so we got mom, hamster, NPC, and then we got the baby hamsters. There's NPC, and we are, the player is older sibling hamster. The player goal is to keep baby hamsters away from mom hamster, so she can exercise on the hamster wheel long. I don't know what this music is, but it's lovely. Holstein's Brookdale Confectionery. Okay, so Brookdale is from Silent Hill 2, right? What is Holstein? Alright, we're gonna make a new project. Learning template? What? Okay. Universal. HDRP. HDRP. Ooh, multiplayer. 3D built-in render pipeline. We'll go Universal 3D. How about that? Unity organization. Project name. New local project. Okay. Hamster wheel. I don't know the name of it yet. Source control provider. Alright. Have GitHub? I have it installed. Why are you like this? You know what? Whatever. Alright, anyways. Long enough to get strong enough to break us out. And it seems there's probably a simpler way to explain that, but whatever. Okay. So we got our player goal. Okay, so what kind of scripts are we gonna need? We're gonna need a movement script, player movement, mouse movement, so we can look around. We're gonna need, let's see, an inventory system to put the hamsters in. Can limit it. Okay, let's see. Inventory system to, or should it just be that we're holding them in the world space and we can like move them? And while they're being held, their AI navigation system is just kind of like on pause. Inventory system or held in world space? I did notice in the game I played yesterday, you had an inventory system, but you also could hold items in world space, but those held items were limited. Like, you had a limited space, but you didn't see what they were unless you, like, placed them. What? Okay. Oops, why? Why are you not- why can't I just- What? Oh, that's weird. Okay, whatever. What else? Scripts. So, player movement. Inventory system. Baby hamster NPC behavior. The mom hamster NPC behavior. Mom hamster strength progress. Family arrival. Well, this won't have to be its own script. The family arrival timer could just be a method. Like, that would be an IEnumerator, which is just on a script, but we'll just note it there. Family arrival time progress. What else will we need? So the mom's behavior. That would be a bool. Okay, well that's just details on that script. What other scripts would we need? Movement. Oh, like zones. Baby hamster stasis zones. So like a zone you could drop the baby hamster so that it stays still, it decides to go to sleep, or it doesn't decide to go to sleep, it still wants to. Maybe that could be a RNG event where when you place the baby hamster in the sleepy zone, it'll have its own RNG event where it decides to go to sleep or it decides to keep trying to go after mommy hamster. But that's again in the baby behavior script. Okay, so then... Yeah, I think playing it would have to determine how many of those baby hamsters there are to see how difficult it is. What would the controls be? So the controls would be movement and an interact button to like pick up and put down the baby hamster. So maybe like pick up, put down, interaction. So then we won't need an inventory system. I mean, it would be a very rudimentary inventory system where it's just one slot. Put down interaction. Okay, is this open yet? No? How are you not open yet? Okay, whatever. Okay, so those are the scripts I'm gonna need. I know for sure. Okay. I think we should stick to one at a time. Maybe colors of them could be a hint as to like how fast they are. Like their fur color. The orange speckled ones are speedy, so you gotta pick those up first and convince them to go to sleep. Okay. Yeah. How are we doing? Installing packages? What are you installing? Oh my god. Okay, well. That's gonna take forever. And it takes forever to open up Visual Studio, naturally. Alright, what else? I think that's, I mean, I don't know, what else do I need to notate about? So we got their scripts, player goal, oh, maybe just like, what are we gonna need for UI? Yeah, I guess UI. UI. So we'll need a progress bar for mom strength. We'll need a progress bar for, or well, a timer. Ah, what? Timer bar for family. Arriving home. What else would we need in the UI? Maybe just, Z's for sleeping baby hamsters. So then we know, the player then knows they don't need to worry about that hamster anymore. Maybe fire for fast hamsters. I don't know. Put a question mark on that one. What else? That's really it for UI. I like to keep UI minimal. Just some progress bars. Could this be made in a week? That is the question. I don't know. Find out. What else do I need to figure out? What's the theme of this game? Family. Family love. And The Sopranos. And we have a clear set goal. We gotta keep the babies away from the mom. Can we keep them away from the mom? I'm sure there's a fast way to, like, do this as a... Like, if there's no movement controls, you're just like a top-down kind of situation, and you just click and drag the babies away. But that's boring. That's not immersive. I want to be immersed. I want to be a little hamster. I want to be in the hamster cage. So that's why we're going to be first-person perspective in this 3D environment. And it's going to be cool. And very, very low poly. Come on, game. You got this. Compile. Compile! I haven't made a new project in Unity in a year, so I did not realize how long it takes. So sorry about that. I would have done this sooner. So, we'll involve spinning in the, hamster wheel, obviously. That's spinning. But also, another spinning element would be the RNG of if, when you place the baby hamster in the sleepy zone, they decide to sleep or not. That could be... Would we want UI? I mean, honestly, to not bring home, to like really stress the whole spinning theme, we could, in theory, do like a UI for that. Decision. Do you get dizzy in the hamster wheel? Well, as the player, you're not in the hamster wheel. Your mom. Your mom is in the hamster wheel. Oops. Oh, what the? Okay. Spinny wheel. Or baby hamster decision. Sleep or not. What does that sound? I thought I heard something. Okay. So it looks like I'm not gonna have time to get Unity Engine open before stream ends at the 2-hour mark. But what we could do is maybe do some bonus streaming later, because I think my kid wants to go to his buddy's house. And if that's the case, then yeah, we could definitely do some bonus streaming. Also, I might end up playing some Mecha Chameleon later in the evening hours, and if that is the case, I will stream my perspective, because I want cool clips with viral video game. So, if I do end up playing it today, then I'll stream that. I'll try my best to. No, I'll definitely... If I play that game, I'm streaming it, darn it. But that would be in the evening. Jeez Louise, why? Why is this... Really? I guess we could think of the, art assets we'll need. While we wait for this. Let's see, art assets. We'll need... Hello, Dancy boy. Oh, one sec. Test. Okay, I'm audible. Alright, what art asset? Oh, that's right. It's Friday, so he probably won't end up going to his friend. Dang it, man. Whatever. He probably will still. Okay, so we need a mom hamster for the hamster wheel. Hamster. Habitat environment. A vague, like, blurry outer room thing. Skybox. Like a bedroom or something. Why is that not a word? Skybox is a word. I have decided this. Oh, the baby hamsters. First person perspective of a hamster. I think I would need my own character model for that. Oh, maybe with the little pause. Little pause. Hold baby with. Okay. Maybe a sleepy zone sign. Sign. So these are the 3D ones. What about the 2D ones is the UI stuff. Ah, move! We're gonna want like an icon to show if holding, well, no, we would hold the, okay, no, we wouldn't need that. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. Oh, here we are. Okay, great. Welcome to the Universal Render Pipeline. Go away! Oh, gotta wait for it. Okay, we'll worry about... Yeah, no, go away. Get out of here. Shoot! 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 Okay. First things first. Where is everything? Hello? Do you get dizzy in the hamster wheel? Oh, I've read that already. Well, hopefully the mom doesn't. Oh, maybe the mom does if she's interrupted too many times. Ooh, that could be a good idea. 'Cause then if she's like, then that's like a debuff, opposite. Yeah, she'd get swirly eyes, and then, like, you have to, a penalty, you'd get like a time penalty of her being dizzy before she gets started on the wheel again. If, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 of them are in the zone at the same time, the interruption zone. So there's gonna be like an interruption zone you're trying to keep your baby siblings out of, so they don't pester your mom. Okay, come on, man. This has to... Please. Why are you not... What is happening here? Oh! Oh my god, okay. I'm in the game view. Oops. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Alright, so main camera, that's gonna be parented by the player. Transform. Okay, so we have player transform. We want a floor. Let's just add some random 3D objects. Floor. Come on, man. Why? Okay. So we'll go like 20 by, let's see, right? Yeah. 50? That looked like a... $30 by 50? Okay, yeah. Alright, so... we need, we got a floor. Wall 1. That's gonna be here. Wait, what? What is it again? 30 by 50. Okay, so this is gonna be 30. Oops. Whoa. Okay, 30. Okay. So wall 1. Repeat you get wall 2. Setting up generic. Some generic crap. Wall 3. 30, 50. 4. Alright, so this is hamster cage. Cage. Okay. Okay, why is... oh. Go that way. Doesn't matter. We'll replace. We're gonna replace it anyways. Okay. Ooh. Cage. Got a player. You seen David Lynch's Rabbits? No, I don't think so. I've seen his, the one with the chicken and the monkey. What is Rabbits? Alright, so now we need a wheel. That could be... Sure. Cylinder. Oh yeah. Capsule glider. You don't need no capsule glider. Get out of here. There's a big wheel. Alright. And then we got the, what can you be? You'll be a capsule. Mom. There's the mom hamster. She's bigger than everybody. Makes sense. She's gonna go on here. So there's gonna be a zone. Oh, maybe it could just be based off of her location. Okay. So then we got sleepy zone, bedtime zone, nap time zone. That will be a cube, but it's not visible. Nap zone. You don't have a mesh, but you are a trigger. You will be over meow. Whoa! Be like size. Is that too big? Too big. Yeah, that works. Okay. I should be doing this while I open Visual Studio because it takes a while to open. They're smaller. Nap time zone. Okay. And then we'll have the babies. Baby sibling 1. We'll start with that. 90. Outside the nap zone, baby sibling 1 is first gonna go for you. So you're gonna need a nap. Nav mesh agent. Not humanoid. Create a new one called like baby. How do I change you? Hamster baby. Agby baby. Hamster baby, your height is... Wait, why are you like this? base offset 1.5. Oh, you're rotated. Wait, why are you rotated? No. Because of this? Oh, that's annoying. I think we watched it on Robert's stream like 4 or 5 years ago. Oh, really? I do not recall. Wait, what's 1? Okay. 0.1? Base offset. Then you're 0. Oh. Okay. No base offset. Does that make the navigation's gonna be all weird because it's sideways? Why? But you're not sideways in this image. Oh, that's just for obstacle avoidance, so it doesn't matter. If it gets all wonky, then I could give it a parent, which would then use a different... it would basically reset the rotation of the transform if I just put the components on the parent object. What we might have to do. Okay. Ambush agent on you. Again with the base offset on 0. Hamster bomb. Radius 1. Okay. Button. Light. Good. Okay, so these all have gliders. Yeah, they all have gliders. Alright, so you need a mesh surface component. Agent type. Both of them? Step height conflicts with max slope. Oh, okay, let's fix that. Why? What's the problem? Oh, maybe we just do hamster then. Okay. Ah, I know. We deleted it. Okay. Default area is walkable. Use the geometry. I guess... render missions? Okay, great. Oh. Not great. What is this? Oh, it's the wheel! Change the title. Wheel! Hide you. Hide the mom. Baby. Floor. Take that. Okay. Put the wheel back. Put the mom back. Put the baby back. Alright, now we need... movement. What do we got? Input action, no input action. Oh shoot, okay. Need an event system. So let's add that. Event system. Input modules. Okay, cool. So we got UIs, input system. Alright, I'm gonna cut it here on stream. I gotta go make lunch and stuff. But we got a good start. Oh yeah, I have to open up Visual Studio anyways, and that's gonna take a while, so. Yeah. Thanks for hanging. That was interesting, having a fun little decision process there. I'm going to progress this as fast as possible. Maybe I'll come back today later for some Mecha Chameleon action. We'll see. We'll see what people want to do and that kind of thing. Otherwise, I gotta head out. Thanks for hanging. It's been a slice. Yeah, so next week we'll be working on this primarily. Maybe we'll still do Wasteland Wednesday, we'll see. But yeah, it's only a week long, so it's not like, you know, if people can't stand game dev and only want to watch video gaming, I guess they'll just come back in later weeks if they want. But, yeah, thanks for hanging. Thanks for hanging, Nightfell. Good to see you. Have a lovely Friday. Wish me luck. Yeah, we'll progress this. We'll see how far it goes and all that fun stuff. I'm excited. Hopefully I can get the programming down in 2 days, and so then we can just spend the whole week doing, like, the art. Because that takes forever! So, yeah. GG's frame! It's been a slice. Yes. Thanks for hanging, lols. I always appreciate your input. Always cracking me up with great ideas. Maybe we'll be able to figure out a way to involve little, like, nods to Sopranos and Babadook and Gabagool and such in the game. Who knows? I don't know. Nobody does. Do we? I don't know. But yeah. I also do have to work out how to make this a web browser game. I think that's possible with 3D, right? That's what I always wanted as a kid. It's like, I just wanted to go online and play like a game in 3D. I thought it was so cool, the 3D animation stuff. So I got into RuneScape, but I found it so boring. I don't know. To each their own. My brother really liked it, and he ended up being into finance and all that junk. Gabagool will be like the star in Mario, keeps you from getting dizzy for a while. Oh, nice, yeah. There's an idea. Little bonuses, yeah. Anyways, alright. See you later. Maybe we'll do some bonus streams over the weekend, we'll see. Anyways. Bye-bye!